So, coming out of yesterday's workout, which I'll link here and in the description below, some of you guys saw my Snap City kind of video where I talked about my lower back. So, coming into this workout, my lower back was tweaked beyond all hell. So, what I ended up doing is having to modify the way I set up, and so I viewed this as a way for me to set up differently, maybe test out different grips or different positionings. One thing I really wanted to focus on was a whole hip drive or leg drive, if you will. So I try to get my heels on the floor and also really try to work on bringing those elbows in. After seeing the footage, it seems like I was fairly successful in that, which I was pretty happy about. But I will say that because of my lower back hurting, I mean, hip drive was basically not available. It was just painful. So, which I'm still working on. And so I decided this time around to drop down the weight. You're seeing 190 for these working sets. And if you, let's play a simple game. Let's see if you can figure out where this went wrong. There was already a subtle little hint there. And so let's see if you can pick it before it happens. So I continue to work through these working sets, having to do this kind of weird modified setup where I'm actually pulling myself off of the bench, as you see there, and then trying to grab my width. One thing I'm actually noticing as I'm looking at the video footage is that my grip really is fairly wide, and so I need to really work on that. And I think as I go move that in further, and if I bring my elbow positioning further together, I'll see a little bit more tricep activation and hopefully tricep strength kick in, and which will hopefully help with these sticking points. But that's besides the point. Plus, actually give me a little bit more shoulder health, more longevity, if you will. That was definitely a grinder. So we're trying to continue these 5 sets of 5. Another reason why I dropped the weight is I do want to continuously work on that touching my chest. I mean, even though I'm incorporating pause benches, I do really want to work on that to make it to the point where I will feel comfortable at that weight, at a higher weight, at a pause. So once again, feeling a little awkward, definitely starting to feel some grinding, some just offness, if you will. Just didn't feel right around this time. Bar looks a little off there too, but anyways. So I continued to grind through it, trying to get my reps, trying to get my sets, and it was okay. At this point, I'm still okay, not feeling the greatest, but I feel like I'm not at my strongest position, at least with this setup. With the others, where I kind of swing into the bench, where you've maybe seen me do a million times, it just, it was a lot stronger setup for me. But I'm still trying to continue to pin the shoulder blades, trying to get that scapular retraction so I can maybe hopefully get a different press. But I think I'm not going to get the better press until I'm able to really dig in there, bring the elbows in, and press through with more tricep strength. So this is the Snap City one. So you probably won't be able to see much, but very quickly you'll see that I've set up. I'm getting ready to go. And grip the bar, try to get that really tight grip, trying to dig into the bench. And right there, I racked it, and as I unracked it, I felt just cracking all down my right side of my neck. Upper trap, kind of mid-trap area. And so if you go back on the video footage and see, you'll notice that after every single one of my working sets, right away I was kind of trying to massage, and it was just a random reaction, but I was massaging my traps. And so that should have been an inclination for me, but it is what it is. Back to the drawing board. I might take a session or two off, just really work on mobility, work on some just smashing and really trying to break some of that loose, trying to make sure the muscle, it's more so muscle tightness and imbalances, and just trying to get back to it. So that's the goal. Made a short trip to Snap City, nothing crazy as I'm recording this voiceover. It feels better for sure, so it's nothing to be alarmed about, it's at least not to me. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll be reporting back to you guys shortly. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.